This video is sponsored by Skillshare, the leading online learning website. More on that later on. So in this episode, we are going to start working on the tank and the seat hump. The seat hump is off to be 2-pack primered as we speak. The tank, on the other hand, it needs a little bit of work. Got a little bit of a dent here, but again, that's quite an easy thing to pull out. Just need to bend it back. The main problem is on the other side. There is a few little dents along this corner here. This needs to be addressed before we go any further with it. Yeah, there's also real crusty badges, but we're gonna do something nice with those, just you wait. But as I say, overall, it's not too bad. The other thing we're going to be doing with this tank is having it powder coat primered. Now, this is a bit different to your regular primer because obviously it's powder coat, but I've been told it is very durable. It paints really nicely, and that just sets us up having a really nice paint finish. So let me know down below, guys, what do you think we should do with this tank? And also, we'll be getting the seat upholstered today. So before addressing those dents, I decided to take the tank down to Project Powder Coating, get them to acid dip it so we could have a good look underneath the paint to see if there's anything else hiding under there. And lo and behold, there was. There was a bunch of filler hiding underneath on the one corner and a little bit on the top, but to be honest, it could have been a whole lot worse. There were no holes in the tank, which I was quite concerned about. But the plan is to get it all stripped down back to bare metal, powder coat primer it, then we can deal with the dents. In the meantime, let's see how the body shop is getting on with the seat hump. As you know, I'm all for trying new things, learning new processes, having a go, getting it wrong, trying again. That's what it's all about. And the most crucial part of all of that is the willingness to learn. And that's why I love using Skillshare. Yes, thank you once again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Right now, during this pandemic, there has never been a better time to learn some new skills. Skillshare offer thousands of online classes. Right now, I am taking Andrew Gormley's editing class to better my storytelling, to work on my transitions, and all round just getting better at the editing process that I love so much. And right now, Skillshare are offering the first 1,000 people to click the link down below a 2-month free membership. And even after that, it's less than $10 a month for a premium membership. I've been enjoying the courses, and I'm sure you guys will too. So once again, thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's get on with getting this XJ650 finished. I'll tell you what guys, even though this video has only been 5 minutes so far, this has been intense 2 weeks for me. Getting to this point, Obviously, I've been working on multiple timelines for the seat to be upholstered, the tank to be powder coated, the seat hump to be painted and primered. You name it, there's been so much going on, but we are getting to a point now where it's starting to look good. As you just saw, I've been finalising the seat hump, going through the grits, getting it down to wet and dry 600. It's not 100%, but it's mostly done for the painter to get stuck in and get it painted, so that'll be happening very soon. But anyway, the seat hump is pretty much done. The seat is back from the upholster, and I want to give you a sneak peek. We are still waiting on the tank, but hopefully that's going to come tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So let me give you a little sneak preview of the seat and the seat hump combo. So without giving too much away, it's looking pretty damn good. There's also a few little trick bits I want to share with you on the tank, but we'll come to that when the tank comes. But there's also something else I've been working on while the parts are being away. Let me show you. I can start my bike without shitting my pants. But all jokes aside, this bike has come a long way in the few weeks that I've been really nailing in and honing in on those things that need to be done. Don't get me wrong, there's still a long way to go. There's so many little things here and there that we need to sort out before we can even attempt to ride it, but it's looking good. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll finally get to see the bike as a whole package. Right, okay, it's the next day and Jack from Project Powder Coating came through with the goods. So this is the first time I have seen the bike in a complete state, where I mean as in I've got the seat hump, the tank and the actual seat to kind of complete the lines. I'm really happy. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys how this looks. Yeah, anyway, let's stop talking about it and let's actually show you how this bike looks.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive. Where the grass is green, we're still alive.
So let me know down below, what do you think about it? Personally, I'm really liking the lines. I have gone kind of like subtle but different at the same time, as you kind of understand with my styling choices with the other builds and stuff like that, but I think it looks pretty damn cool. So here we've got all the things left to go back on. We've got the fuel cap, the fuel tap. This is just stuff to hold the seat on, as you know, and these manky badges. Just look at them, they're absolutely disgusting. So I have to thank Manny from Dime City Cycles for helping out, because I basically reached out trying to get some new replacement badges, and to be honest, it's been really difficult to find some in this country. So I reached out to Manny and he hooked me up with a brand new set of badges. Let me show you. Manny knows me too well. Look at all the stickers for the sticker wall. Ooh. Oh yes. Okay, so old badge, new badge. Look at that. Ooh. So obviously we're not going to be putting those on now. We want to get the tank painted and everything first, but I just had to show you just because it's those sort of details that matter. And because we're getting so close to the end of the build, I just want to kind of put together as much as I can for you in these videos. I know they're short. Hopefully they're jam-packed full of content for you. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's pulled the stops out over the last couple of weeks to get this bike to this point. Ben, who's painted the seat hump for me. The guys from Auto Retrim who did the seat in under a week. And the work speaks for itself. It looks awesome. And as mentioned, Jack from Project Powder Coating, he's done a fantastic job on this tank and even letting me come down to the shop to learn some of the bits and do some of the bits myself. And last but not least, Manny, thank you very much for those badges. They look spot on and they will really finish off the bike nicely. So I'm feeling really good at the end of this episode. I feel like we're making some massive progress. Yeah, it's just a good feeling to get to this point of the build. If you want to be the first to know and see behind the scenes, go and join our Patreon, link down below, and it also helps this channel grow. Thank you again to the sponsor of this video, Skillshare, for making it possible and giving me more time to spend on these builds. And if you haven't already, I hope I've earned your subscription. And thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.